Algebra 2, Unit 7 Study Guide, number 1. So this is over concept 33. In a right triangle, theta is an acute angle and the tangent of theta equals 6/5. Evaluate the other 5 trig functions of the triangle. So let's start by actually drawing the triangle. It's a right triangle, and we'll just name one of the acute angles theta. Now we were given that the tangent of theta is 6/5, so remember that the tangent ratio is the opposite side over the adjacent. So let's label the triangle. The side that's opposite of theta is 6, the side that is adjacent to theta is 5. That's our right angle, so this will be the side that we don't know, and we'll call it C because that's our hypotenuse. So the first thing we want to do is find our hypotenuse. So we can use the Pythagorean theorem and say that c squared equals 6 squared plus 5 squared. So c squared equals 36 plus 25, or 61. And then we'll take the square root of 61, but we're not going to estimate. So we'll just leave that as the square root of 61, and that won't simplify for us either. So now we know our third side, the square root of 61. I'm just going to go ahead and replace that on my triangle. So now we need to know the other 5 trig functions. So let's start with the sine of theta. So remember, we'll use our abbreviation. We need to put the angle, and then we want opposite over the hypotenuse. So that will be 6 over the square root of 61. And then to simplify, we multiply top and bottom by the square root of 61, which will give us 6 times the square root of 61 over 61. Now let's go ahead and do the cosecant of theta, because that's the reciprocal function. I'm going to go back to my original and just take the reciprocal of that. So that'll be the square root of 61 over 6. Cosine of theta is the adjacent side over hypotenuse. My adjacent side is 5. Hypotenuse is still the square root of 61. So if I rationalize, that's 5 times the square root of 61 over 61. And then let's do the secant, which is the reciprocal of cosine. So I'm going to go back to my original cosine ratio, and I'm going to take the reciprocal of that. Finally, tangent. Now we were given the tangent of theta, which is 6/5. So all we need to find is the cotangent, which will be the reciprocal of that, which is 5/6.